Hello, Taurus. This is Barta from Roosters, Peacock, and I'm going to be doing your August 24th through the 30th general intuitive reading. I hope everybody's doing well. And as the reading gets going, take the pieces and parts and leave the rest. As usual, I take and at the beginning, I clear my head and I shuffle through cards and clear them out. And here's the thing, Taurus, you guys are looking at the bigger picture, and you guys have been doing this for quite a while. All right. The one card that did flop out whenever I was clearing the cards, which is many cards as I have, that's kind of a normal. We've got the Fox, Shrewdness and Resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay, so this is also has to do with finances, mind on your money, money on your mind, but it's also the way you do business. All right, so let's get right on into it, Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus. Yep, you're looking at the bigger picture. All right, this card has been coming up quite a bit. This is going to be kind of a universal theme, I feel, not just for this week, because they are weekly readings, but the message goes deeper and farther than just a week, okay? So we've got the Sun card. If you're looking for a yes, no, the answer is yes. But actually, when I see this card, since I've been reading this week, I've been seeing the Sun card, and also, you don't have it here, but the Star card also has been falling out for other signs as well. Bright hopes and prospects. I saw it in my head. It's not here right now. But I tell you what, your message is shrewdness and resourcefulness. Continue on being very decisive in deals, business deals, whether it's business deals, just life itself. Okay. Finances are a huge one. Huge. Okay, Tower. Not a surprise. We'll get to that one here in just a second. All right, Taurus, show me what you got. What areas? I think this is just all the way around. This literally is, this is a heads up. That's what it feels like to me. Sacrifice card, the Christ card for a higher cause, emotional immaturity, stubbornness. Do watch for that this week. Could be you or somebody else around you. For some of you, we've got the Two of Hearts, love affair, union of lover or friends. I'm going to say family, friends, or acquaintances. Okay. This Tower right here, we're going to set that one there. Now, the Tower is not always a bad thing. We'll get more into it here in just a second, but do know that the Tower always takes in, it never is at the time you think it's going to be. And when it does, it usually 9 times out of 10, the Tower is shaking stuff up. Even if it's, even if it's like a comfortable situation, that's only going to apply to some of you. The Tower comes in and shakes stuff up and shifts it all around so that you're on the right path. For others of you, we'll get to the Tower here in a minute. Yeah, okay, this is business deals, big time. It's showing me the Two of Diamonds. This is definitely going to apply to you, whether it's more than one person, especially, or it's saying be wary of more than one person in your business deals, because we've got Two of Diamonds. This could be some kind of partnership, business deals, and meeting financial arrangements. So I think that's definitely this week when you're walking through this week, Taurus, it's just a heads up to kind of basically, and some are going to be going, oh, this is common sense. No, this is just a heads up that at this week, especially if you're thinking about joining together or merging with a business or adding an extra. It has to do with your finances. It's definitely 100. Yep. It's definitely going to affect those finances. So be very careful in any kind of business dealings you have this week is what I'm going to say, especially when it has to do with a partnership or adding on. Just be careful this week. Three of Diamonds, worry about money or making it from two sources or creativity. It could even be a new job. Okay. Pieces and parts. All right. Let me see here. For some of you, it could be divorce, change of feelings, or a journey away from or to loved ones. Apply it how you will. We've got the Eight of Hearts, social popularity. I think that was Sagittarius that also had it. So if you have a Sagittarius in your life, you might want to watch theirs as well. We've got social popularity, love, power, charm, power with groups of people. I feel like drawing one more. Usually I don't draw this many, but I think it's going to be one of those. Take those pieces and parts and leave the rest for somebody else, because not all is going to apply. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, that's why, because I didn't dive right into that Tower, because I'm not supposed to focus on that Tower. I'm supposed to give you the message that shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, and I'm supposed to give you the message, the Sun is next to it. If you're looking for a yes, no, the answer is yes. But it's also, I keep seeing, I know this is the Sun card, but if you want those bright hopes and prospects, this is the message. This is not about bright hopes and prospects. This is literally things changing around. Things are getting better. Yeah, on the path you've been working for. This is also for those of you who've been working really hard. And it's just be careful of an extra business adventure or an extra job. I'm not saying you shouldn't take the job. I'm just saying, just be careful. This is about avoiding a tower moment. This one right here. Now, earlier, I gave the short message about the tower. This one, we're moving on to the one where I said, let's get to it in a minute. I'm going to tell you right now, you pay heed, good health and recovery from health or work problems. Okay. It's really just looking at the fine details, and all the other cards here, whatever area, it's not whatever area of life. The area of life is literally on your finances and your business. For some of you business owners, you know, it says shrewdness and resourcefulness. You're definitely going to have to be that way this week. There could even be a hiccup this week that literally you can avert a lot of problems just by being resourceful. Okay. But really, to me, seeing the twos right here, be careful mixing business and your heartstrings for some, definitely. Others of you is literally be careful of adding into business partnerships or adding people into something you've worked for. However it applied, pieces and parts, okay? Others of you, it's literally the sacrifice for a higher cause. It's like giving up one stream of income, whatever that would be, to help out somebody else. Do be cautious. That's what I get. Others of you, it's literally talking about divorce, change of feelings, journey away from or to loved ones. With the sacrifice card here, that's definitely, you may be called to actually help out. That's what I feel. Others of you, I'm not supposed to go into more readings here. I'm not. It's just you take the pieces and parts. Others of you, the message is with the tower, good health and recovery from health or work problems. This is about averting a tower. Business deals and meetings and financial arrangements. Okay? These are all clues. It's about avoiding a tower moment. Okay? And a tower moment is like, it's one that the work you've been building, life, general, financial, is finance. And even dealing with other people, it's use shrewdness and resourcefulness. And you, Taurus, you guys are one of the best ones. But especially in business, which I'm seeing dollar signs. Be very careful with the finances. We've got social popularity, love, power, charm, groups of people. Yep. Success. I'll take it. All right. With this message right here with the tower, good health, recovery from health, work problems. For some of you, that's actually overcoming a tower. But for others of you, it's averting a tower. Okay. Literally this week or very recently, if you have averted a tower and it had to do with some kind of partnership or it had to do with sacrificing for other people, I'm going to tell you right now, your answer for this week right here with the Sun card is success through hard work and accomplishment. And as soon as I see that 10 of spades, the 10 of spades hits me as the 10 of wands 9 times out of 10. And you have been carrying, and this is going to be hitting the message for the Taurus, where you have been carrying burdens of other people and you've been doing it for a while. That's going to be paying off. Yep, there's going to be a recovery, because the message I have, that this is not a confusing one, not whatsoever. There's just so many different messages, because Taurus, man, you guys you've had it, and it's been hitting you like a mother for a long time. Some of this, the messages, is going to be for those Tauruses as well. Your message is this tower is going to be changing around to the good health, recovery from health, or work problems. Okay, it is turning around. That's what I get. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple more cards here. Yeah, you guys, Taurus, you guys have had a lot of plates spinning. A lot. All right, there has been a lot of losses, however that applies to you. But it looks to me that it is definitely switching around. And you can feel it. You know it. All right. For others of you, literally, this week, avoid. Yeah, I hear the word avoid. Definitely avoid. Be careful with partnerships. That's what I get. And I'm not talking, however it applies. It's talking about business, joining business, you know, be careful with joining a partner. That's what I get. Or a job. You know what I mean? However it applies. You guys will take the pieces and parts. Some of you, it's just a precautionary. All right. Others of you, it's like literally, it's saying you're coming out of this tower that's been going on for a long time. Not just a short time, a very long time. All right. Here's that sacrifice card right there. All right. It's not talking about how you have to sacrifice all the time, but we've got a time to give rather than take. Virgo, during Virgo season. Okay. You're going to be feeling in a different light. If you've been holding the burdens of many and lots of losses, Taurus, I'm going to tell you right now, you're coming out of that. All right. It's kind of like, you see the look on her face? It's time to actually really self-care. You know, you're going to be able to take a breath and you're going to be realizing that this is switching around. Others of you, it's about a message this week. Do be careful, especially if there's opportunities. Just use your shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay. Partnerships of some kind. All right. A new start is coming. All right. That new start is something is going to hit the Tauruses where you've been thinking about this forever and ever. And you thought that there'd be a new start coming, but that tower just whacked you on the head. It was like whack-a-mole. And you had been working, and there's a lot of sacrifices involved. This is definitely going to hit it. New start is coming. As you guys hear me all the time say, you're always talking about new starts. Yes, I am, because you know what? It's within your hands to start those new starts. Sometimes, especially with this reading with Taurus, this is something that you have been planning, that you wanted this type of new start, this new way of living, this new life, and you've been building on it. Been building hard. That's what I get. But there was always something that was tower moment. That's what I'm hearing. Like flies bopping off your face. I'm going to tell you right now. Relief. The worst is over. That's the message I have for you, Taurus. Keep going. Keep pushing. Continue to use your shrewdness in life, with business. And you are one of the most resourceful people and zodiac signs I know. All right, Taurus. That's what I got for you for this week. Bye for now.